What's up? What's up? Y'all know life be lifing. I'm your life coach Lala, your family, your friend. So grab you a seat, take a deep breath, and let's get into it. Welcome back to my channel, guys. Thank you for joining me, family and friends. Whether you are watching this from my what is it? Facebook, my YouTube channel, or my Life Be Life and podcast. Thank you guys for all of your support. I'm your life coach Lala. Well, we talk about resilience and talk about how life be lifing, because that's what it do. Today I actually want to talk about something that I actually read in a magazine, a psychology magazine today, and it was actually something along the lines of having a exploration mindset, and that's more of where what I gathered from reading the various tips and tricks to have an exploration mindset. To have an exploration mindset is a good way for you to build your resilience. So how ironic that fits my niche, my thing, being resilient. Because being resilient is not about being perfect. It's not about not going through those life crises or ignoring life challenges. It's you getting up faster, you handling those challenges a little bit quicker, you coming up with solutions for those challenges faster, being able to maybe not stay so bogged down whenever those challenges happen again. And also being able to learn, grow, experiment, and just be a better you, where you come back a little faster than you previously did. So with how that correlates is the article was saying that in order for a person to fully restart their life and to fully embrace change, and having a better mindset, you have to start with being willing to have an experimental mindset, and that's being able to experiment and try things that you typically would not do. And this is to learn yourself more, to again build that resilience, taking on challenges and trying new things that you usually wouldn't do. And this allows you to learn yourself more. It allows you to find your likes and dislikes. It allows you to keep growing as a person. It allows you to be able to find your life purpose. What it is that satisfy you. What you did as a kid that you always dreamed of, that you thought could not be a career, or that you thought could not be, your dream life. It actually had a couple examples of one of the people who's like an IT tech, that she had been an IT tech for like 20 years. And she ended up going back to school to do art. And she ended up being in a class with younger people, like half her age, a little more, as far as age-wise, they were younger. She felt like she was out of place being in the class. But what she learned was that even though they were younger than her, their mind was to be in that art class and to view art the same way that she did. Their mind was very, very... their mind was advanced. So, no, Naya. Sorry, y'all. Ethan, can you put something in her? Because I don't want her in my video. Sorry, I don't want my baby in my video right now. I'm actually trying to make something different, so I don't want her in the video. So, yes, back to what I was saying. So they were saying that in order to embrace change and build more resilience, you have to be able to have a experimental mindset. And I really like that, because I like trying new things. I like to try new things to not only better understand myself, but to find out what that thing is that I actually will enjoy doing for a long time. And actually what I discovered was I enjoy helping people. I enjoy making content. I enjoy being motivational. I enjoy sharing my story, my life experiences. I enjoy being that voice and helping people find that voice. So I know that I love talking. I love standing in front of people. I love sharing. I love giving feedback. I love receiving feedback. But I also learned I love teaching, and when I say teaching, like giving people tools and teaching them different ways and various ways that they can deal with, the hard things in life, the struggles of life. I've done that pretty much on my own. Battling addictions and things like that, and even losing weight, going through divorce, and dealing with a child who's special needs. I've done and crossed all those barriers, all while trying to lose weight, growing a better mindset. And when I say a better mindset, we laugh, and when we say manifesting and growth mindsets, and we use all these growth mindsets, mindset change, and being resilient, and self-improvement, self-love, and typically people laugh at those things, but to be honest, they're real things. Because when I first ever started trying to do a growth mindset and trying to change the way in which I thought about my limiting beliefs, breaking that glass ceiling and what I thought that I was capable of reaching, I was doing a Black Masterminds class, and actually the instructor, she was saying like, I be manifesting and this is what I write down, and I laughed about it, but honestly I was still doing it in the background, but I was laughing because I'm like, really, seriously, that's all it takes for you to change your mind, is to take it one day at a time. And we have to also realize that mindset work, lifestyle changes, all of those things, being resilient, it is not a one-time fix all thing. It is a consistent 24/7, 7 days a week, 365 days a year, forever task, goal. You have to continuously improve yourself. You have to continuously working on improving yourself. And that's where I fell short in my own journey just a couple years ago, was that I thought that, okay, I'm healed, I'm done. No, that's not how that works. The work continues to happen, because guess what? Once you heal from certain things, then you have new challenges that come to you. You have new challenges along the way, and that forces you to grow. Being uncomfortable and being put in uncomfortable situations, learning a new skill, actually purposely going out and trying to, because we're all going to be new at something. Like me, when I went back to the gym, yes, I'm not new at going to the gym, but I'm new as far as getting back into the routine of getting things done and getting comfortable again in the gym. So it wasn't hard for me to go in there by myself and worry about what people looking at me. It was just more of me getting back comfortable being in the gym by myself, me getting back comfortable being in the gym doing a routine, and me just building that consistency again. That's where I was new at, and then just being able to be back in that type of environment, being comfortable. So of course I felt like I was a newbie all over again. So that's kind of normal. That's part of being resilient. That's part of me growing, because I was uncomfortable. But also I know I have to do those things so this body can get back right, honey. But yes, I just thought that article was very interesting, to actually think of changing your life and being resilient as having an explorational experimental and explorational mindset is what it is. Being able to explore and experiment new things, and explore various avenues to find out what it is that truly makes you happy, and what it is that you enjoy doing. That could be a hobby or a niche that you can make money off of. What are you truly happy? What do you do, or what is it that you like to do that you could do nonstop and for free? That's your life calling. That is your purpose. That is what you enjoy doing, and that's what I do. I make my content. I really don't get too much monetization off of it at this point in time. It's not enough to be like, oh my God, I can quit my job. No, it doesn't work that way. But I do it more because I feel like my story can help someone else. It could be someone that's waiting to see or hear me, to give them that encouragement to step out there on faith, and to set those boundaries and be willing to change the way in which you see life. So with that being said, I want to do 30 days of doing little things just for yourself. Okay, So today is day 1 of those 30 days. And the first challenge that I challenge you for day 1 is say 3 kind things to yourself in the mirror. And that is called mirror magic. So you'll get in the mirror, you'll stand there, and you'll say 3 kind things to yourself in the mirror. And so the goal is to continuously do these things every day. So when we get to day 2, you're going to do day 1 and day 2. And then when we get to day 3, you're going to do day 1, 2, and 3. You're going to continuously do these things, but you're going to be adding one more day to what it is that you do. So you can stay consistent. In order to stay consistent, we cannot just do mirror magic, is what I call it, saying those 3 kind things to yourself for one day. We're going to do that the whole 30 days. And then you're going to keep adding an additional task each day. That's how I want to do this challenge. That's the way in which I want it to grow. And I believe that could change your mindset. And you may be laughing, you may think that it doesn't work, but I say give it a try. You've tried everything else. What will it hurt? It's just some words. It's just some journaling. It's just entertaining changing your mind in the way in which you perceive life around you, because you have to realize what is going on around you, whether it's bad or good. You've manifested that. That's, to me, that's a sign of what's going on in the inside of you. Whatever's on the outside of you, whatever's life situation or whatever you got going on, that is what you've manifested, because that's how you felt in the inside. So I am big about meditating and, forgiving. You can forgive people, but you don't have to forget. And it doesn't mean that you have to go back and hang with those person or be with that person. It's just that for you, in order for you to move forward, in order to make you a better person, you have to do that for yourself. So you're not staying in that space. You're not staying in that low vibration, because it's all about us. 2026 is about us taking care of ourselves, about us putting ourselves first, about us getting our goals done, about us getting that job that you wanted, about us starting that business that we want to do, about us finding what our life purpose is. That is what 2026 is all about. So with that being said, thank you guys for tuning in for another inspirational talk with your girl Lala. I really enjoy you guys. I really enjoy making this content for you, and I just love it. I love it, guys. All right, love you. Bye.